We've won, a lot of points to a lot of points, or like today, it was a defensive slugfest, and so we're able to win games in a lot of different ways because of how deep our football team is and how talented we are all over the place. But yeah, you always want to play your perfect game, especially this time of the year, and we'll get back to trying to do that.
Did you have a good view of George's bobbling catch?
I did. I was so we ran a keeper, so I was at the front. I was at the front side of the protection, and after Brock kind of rolls out, I can't really do anything without drawing a penalty, so I just get to watch. I saw the ball in the air. I was like, oh my God, George is going to get it. Then I saw it bobbled, and I was kind of in the split second. I was like, oh my God, George is going to get his head taken off. And then all of a sudden he came down with it, and it's just a very George Kittle type of play. He's been doing that for us for 5 years now, or 6 years, but my 5 years that I've been here. And he's one of the best football players in this league, and huge moment for this in this game.
Dallas is obviously really effective when they can pin their ears back, rush the passer. As an O-lineman, how satisfying is it to slowly kind of transition that game from what they like to play to obviously what you guys like to play, just grinding them down?
Well, we aren't able to do that without all phases of our team. We aren't able to do that without converting on third down. We're not able to do that without making plays necessary and without having a defense that doesn't allow people to score points. And we were able to stay in that game. We were able to give a little bit of a cushion and keep pace in the first half with the field goals. Honestly, I feel like we should have probably had some touchdowns. I know we're going to look back on this film and be a little pissed that we left yardage out there on the ground especially, but I think we got it done when we needed to, and our defense kept us in it the whole day, and then we were able to kind of take over the game with that drive in the third or fourth quarter.
3 out of 4 years you guys are in the NFC Championship. What's the biggest difference with this year's club compared to the other two?
There's not a lot of differences, to be honest with you. I mean, obviously there's different people in here, but there's a lot of core guys that have still been in here. It's a really cool deal. I think more so is the similarities between the three teams is the most important thing. It shows that there's one way to be in football, and you got to have a good brand of ball that wins deep in the season, that can carry you and win games in any different way that you can. We've done it twice by being a top 2 seed. We've also done it by being the last team in, getting in the playoffs. So it's all about the mental toughness and the commitment to do right longer, and to play your best ball when it matters. And I think that's the biggest thing that runs across those three teams.